안녕하세요. 도영킴입니다. 오늘은 MLB 더 쇼 20일 프랜차이즈 모드 뉴욕 매치 대 필리스의 3차전을 방송하도록 하겠습니다. 오늘은 디그롬 대 놀라 에이스 맞대결입니다.
Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Today, we've got a contest out of the National League East between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Aaron Nola gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
놀라는 체인지업이 주 무기고요. 너클 커브, 포심, 싱커 이렇게 장착하고 있습니다.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one.
안개가 자욱합니다.
On the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
So next to bat will be Francisco Lindor, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him.
공격적인 투구입니다.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down there. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
또 체인지업.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready now is Dominic Smith. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's got 8 hits in 27 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. And a ball 1-0. Just getting started here in Philly. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself in
욕심 부렸네요.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the
치면 안 되는 공을 쳤습니다.
Phillies coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Jacob deGrom is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
So now into the box is Alec Bohm. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the third baseman.
Now here's the pitch.
Boom.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And it's fouled away. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Off the outside
좋은
that time as the
공이었는데.
breaking ball can't catch the zone.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one
똑같은
gone.
공으로
Wow,
삼진
that's the case right there
잡아냅니다.
where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
와, 슬라이더 그립도 정확하게 표현을 하네요, 이 게임은.
Here now is Adam Hazley. As he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Lifted in the air to right
높이
field.
뜹니다.
Conforto is there. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. In previous duels with deGrom, he's collected 11 hits in 38 ABs. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First pitch on the way. That's smoked, but right into the shift. He's got it.
아, 린도어의 시프트 수비 성공을 합니다.
3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Alonso.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike. 2-1. Fouled off.
아, 2-2.
Here now the 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Smoke toward third.
아, 잘 쳤는데요.
Throw is in time for the first
3루
down of the
정면으로
second.
갑니다.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and a strike.
그렇죠. 이건 넘어왔습니다. 제대로 걸렸어요. 놀라의 실투를 놓치지 않고 콤포토의 솔로 홈런이 터집니다. 타격감도 아주 손맛이 좋았습니다. 눈빛 커브였는데 앞서 나가는 매치입니다. 너클 커브였네요.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
데이비스도 요즘 타격감이 좋죠.
Not close. It's 2-0. His past line against Aaron Nola, he's just 2 for 12. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
And there are 2 away now. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. And he swung on and missed for strike one.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2.
와, 잘 봤습니다. 2-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here's another 2-2. Here's a ball
그렇죠. 잘 쳤습니다. 니모 안타.
Mccutchen, number 33.
To the plate now, James McCann, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here's the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
와, 살짝 빠졌습니다.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
치고 달리기를 걸었고요. 파울입니다.
The 2-2 one more time. Softly hit out to short. Throw to first with time to spare.
빠지지 않고 아웃됩니다.
The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 1-0 Mets. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2. Here's the pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Here's Andrew Mccutchen now. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 1-1 to Andrew Mccutchen.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. It's a slider taken for a ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
A bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in will be Didi Gregorius. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Whoo, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Here it comes, 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone.
그냥 뭐 아무렇게나 던져도 못 쳐요. 디그롬의 공은. 워낙 좋습니다.
9-1-2 due up. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Right to him. Throw to first in time. And the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, number 6.
Next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
노렸는데 떴습니다.
He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And it's belted high.
다시 한번 잘 친 거. 또 장타 같은데 넘어갑니다. 린도어에 또 추가로 솔로 홈런을 쳐냅니다. 놀라한테. 이번에도 너클 커브였죠. 역시 노림수.
2 home runs in 3 days? I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Dominic Smith. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
2-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Grounded back up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Mets are able to tack on one thanks to the solo homer. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 New York. Stepping up is JT Realmuto, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a cold strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out.
부위가 대단합니다. 디그로.
They're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Segura is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Aaron Nola.
At the plate now, Aaron Nola. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Well, right back at him, and it hit him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Mets 2 and the Phillies nothing. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the fourth. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. And it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
아, 잘 쳤는데 파울입니다.
Fly ball right down the line and left.
높게
Mccutchen is
뜹니다.
under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Conforto.
Stepping in once again is Michael Conforto, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in it last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded softly to the right. Hoskins has it.
야, 멋진 수비를 보여줍니다. 허스킨스.
Now batting,
So with 2 gone
백핸드로
here in the fourth,
송구를
let's check out
했어요.
our pitch speed comparison
글러브
for the 2
토스죠.
starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Base is empty, 2 away, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Now the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. There's a swing.
다시 한번 잘 쳤고요. 장타성 2루에 도착합니다. 데이비스.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
So here's Brendan Nimmo as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 0-1. This is pulled
다시 안타고요. 홈으로 들어옵니다. 적시타가 됩니다. 니모. 추가 점수 내는 매치입니다.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
James McCann started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1.
다시 또 안타. 감을 잡았습니다. 놀라공을. 교체 바로 가나요?
That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
그냥 마운트 비지트 같죠? 디그롬의 타석입니다. 2사 1, 2루.
Jacob DeGrom as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Sent on the ground out to second. Segura fields it cleanly, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on.
아, 이게 안타가 아니라 잡아도 놓쳤네요,
Brings up Alec
하퍼가.
Bohm back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now batting, center fielder.
So now here is Adam Hazley. Flew out last time up. Now the pitch.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he
아,
tries to get this
좋았는데.
guy to go fishing right here and drops a
살짝
little off-speed
빠집니다.
pitch in the dirt.
Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column.
사인이 안
And with
맞았죠.
a big pitch,
다시.
he'll step off and rethink things. Flipped out the other way towards short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 3. Right.
Here's Bryce Harper now.
Harper.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope, upstairs.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball,
Everything
1
this
strike.
guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Ball.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the
You got 2
call.
balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 on its way.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Back up the middle.
아, 안타
And the Phillies
맞습니다.
are into the hit column.
이 디그롬이 강력한 이유가
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by
레파토리가 굉장히 다양해요.
First 2 guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the
직구도
4th.
빠른 데다가 슬라이더, 체인지업, 커브 다 잘 던지니까 그게 굉장히 강력한 거죠.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily.
일단 하퍼한테 첫 안타를
Next to bat will be
허용합니다.
Rhys Hoskins, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
리스 호스킨스가
1 left for Philadelphia.
디그롬한테
They trail in this
진짜
one,
약해요.
3-0. New inning set to get underway and set to go is
1번
the second
타자부터
baseman,
5회
Jack
초를
McNeil.
시작합니다.
Number 6.
맥닐
First delivery to him. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
안타를 만들어야 합니다. 맥립.
So with that, the Mets have a
선두
runner
타자
aboard to get
안타.
the inning underway.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
그리고 타석에는 직전 타석에 홈런 쳤던 린도. 좀 투구 패턴을 바꾸는 것 같아요. 체인지업을 워낙 지금 제가 노리고 있다 보니까 싱커 비중을 높이고 있습니다. 직구랑.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A swing.
그러나 다시 장타가 나올 것 같습니다.
And that is off the wall. McNeil rounds third and is digging for the plate and a relay home and he is safe at the plate.
여지없는 린도의 타격입니다.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no
너무
outs,
잘 쳐요,
I thought they might
린도.
hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
결국 못 참죠. 바꿉니다.
And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Vince Velasquez is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
빈스 벨라스케스는 96마일의 포심, 너클, 체인지업, 슬라이더, 투심. 레파토리가 좀 다양하네요.
Dominic Smith as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Alonso.
And now in the box, Pete Alonso. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off.
그렇죠. 적시타가 또 터집니다.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael.
우표정한 알론조.
In now, Michael Conforto. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. His lifetime line against Velasquez comes in with 6 hits in 18 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Behind 0-2 now.
참았어. 그렇지.
No, says the third base umpire Patrick Johnson. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Harper, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Way to battle right there. Hey guys, that wasn't a bad pitch. And executed off the plate. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offensive player right there. Stayed inside the baseball.
오늘 매치 타자들이 집중력이 엄청납니다.
So now to the plate, J.D. Davis. Now that's popped up, and no one will get this one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh and 1, here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0 and 2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Here it comes, 0 and 2. This one's down to third. He's got it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Mets lead it 5-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew Mccutchen. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now.
예,
Maybe get a little bit.
전반부 중계는 여기까지 마치고요. 잠시 후에 뵙겠습니다.